morning everyone. 안녕하세요, 여러분. 안녕하세요. 즐거운 일요일 아침입니다. Thank you so much for joining KSTYLEyo for another live streaming. In Eastern Standard Time, we lost 1 hour. I woke up this morning thinking, why is it so dark? And all the clocks, it's not set on the right time. So I was confused. I guess Rachel, you made it. I don't know if any other regions in your country also change time, because we are now officially in summertime. Okay. I may look kind of weird today because I have different settings. I have a camera here, but I put away my laptop because it makes really noisy fan noise, so I put away. And then now I have a different monitor here, so I may kind of look over here today. By the way, happy White Day. 화이트 데이라고 하죠, 한국말로는. 화이트 데이가 뭔지 아세요? Do you guys know White Day? In Korean we say 화이트 데이. 화이트 데이는 is the day that women receive candies by men. It's March 14th. In South Korea, it's already White Day. Here in Canada, it is today. But in South Korea now, it's at night. Probably around 10 p.m. So those of you who live in South Korea, I wonder if you did receive candies if you're a woman. Normally, on February 14th, Valentine's Day, in South Korea, women give chocolates to men. But on a white day, like today, March 14th, men give candies to women. And my sister always complains, why is it candy? Chocolate is more expensive and tastier. And she demands chocolate on white day. So this article is about BTS on White Day. It's a White Day. And they did a survey amongst BTS fans and find out who is the guy they want to give candies to the most. But it is kind of strange because they're surveying people who love V. Majority of people who are fans of V probably, or BTS, probably women. Or, probably there are men out there who love BTS too. But usually it's the men who gives candies. So let's see if I can. Alright, so I'm gonna read this article. I have picked 4 different sentences. It's a lot easier than yesterday. I know that those of you who are in the live streaming or watch the live video probably realize it was a bit more advanced material. But this one is a lot easier. Kinda, give some easy pass today. So let's see here. First sentence I have picked is this one. Okay. 그럼 한번 읽어볼게요. 방탄소년단 BTS B가 화이트데이에 사탕 주고 싶은 남자 아이돌 1위에 등극했다. 화이트데이. Hope both. I think you missed the introduction. White is the day that men give candies to women. It's like Valentine's Day. But in South Korea, Valentine's Day is only women who give chocolates to men. But do you guys know every month on the 14th of every month, we have special days. People who want to sell their goods, they made up their own day, right? So April 14th, I believe it's a 짜장면 day. We probably have a live streaming on that day, but we'll see what happens. Maybe it's my postpartum period. Who knows? 짜장면 day is the day where people who didn't receive chocolates on Valentine's Day or candies on White Day get together and eat 짜장면. 짜장면 is black sauce noodles. Okay. 잠깐만요. How can I find my pen here? 여기 있습니다. 다시 읽어보겠습니다. 방탄소년단 B가 화이트데이에 사탕 주고 싶은 남자 아이돌 1위에 등극했다. 다시 읽어볼게요. Try to understand the vocabulary meanings. 방탄소년단 B가 화이트데이에 사탕 주고 싶은 남자 아이돌 1위에 등극했다. For those who are in the live for the first time, subject orange color, object pink, verb blue, and miscellaneous word green. See, if you're missing 1 hour of sleep, you can't talk. So we're gonna break down each sentence by color-coded writing. And yesterday, usually we kind of try to find out what the main verb is. We all know main verb is at the end. So maybe I'm gonna kind of switch my questions. We're gonna read in the order of Korean. How Koreans read the sentences. Maybe that's easier, not easier, better practice for you going forward. 방탄소년단 B가 subject. 그쵸? B is this guy, right? We say B. We don't have V letter in Korean alphabet. Sometimes we write like this or V. 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 화이트데이에 we know it's a white day. Time particle. So you can think of it as on white day. 사탕 주고 싶은. If you look at 사탕 주고 싶은, this one is an object. Why? 사탕 is candy. Why do you think this is an object? I can tell based on this verb. Sometimes you're not gonna see particles like object particles in this case, 을. But you can determine based on the verb after. 사탕 주다, give candies, right? So this is give. 고 싶은, 이거 뭔지 아세요? My writing is a little funny on this monitor. Maybe the speed of the mouse is different, that's why. Verb root 고 싶다. 이거는 want to verb. Want to give candies. Having 은 makes this one adjective describing what comes after, in this case, 남자 아이돌. 남자 아이돌. 남자가 뭐죠? It's a man or boy, right? 아이돌, idol. 1위. Number 1 in the ranking. We has the meaning of ranking. So number 1, right? In the ranking. This is location particle. On or to depends on the context. 등극했다. 등극하다. 한번 찾아보세요. 등극하다 verb. Look this up. You should have a pen and paper and dictionary ready. Every time you join live stream, make sure you're prepared too. 등극하다. Sounds like K here. G and H together sounds like K. 등극하다. This means ascend. Ascend or be enthroned. I looked it up in Naver. It says be enthroned. Excuse my writing today. I'm not used to writing, looking at this monitor. So we went through all the words. Who can try to make a sentence, make sense of this sentence? 방탄소년단 BTS B가 화이트데이에 on white day 사탕 주고 싶은 남자 아이돌 candy giving man idol number 1 ranking ascend. BTS V ascend or he was enthroned to ranking number 1. But what's the position of ranking? Man idol who subject is missing in this adjective. Who, maybe fans, want to give candies on white day. So in this case, subject here is missing. Probably fans. Who wants to give candies? Fans. So this is adjective clause. Or fans or people. That's good. 방탄. Yeah, 방탄 want to give candies to the men idols. And V became number 1 ranking. 다시 한번 읽어볼게요. Try to understand in the order of Korean. 방탄소년단 B가 화이트데이에 사탕 주고 싶은 남자 아이돌 1위에 등극했다. 쉬워요? 그럼 다음 문장으로 가겠습니다. 오늘도 문장 4개가 있어요. 4가지 골랐어요. 2번. 이 문장입니다. You can find the link of this article in the description down below. B는 총. How are you gonna read this? This is a pop quiz. We got numbers. Now you have to practice reading numbers. I will skip this one. Someone who won the challenge can type in the live chat. B는 총 블라블라 명이 참여한 가운데 블라블라 표를 획득해 1위에 올랐다. B는 총 number 명이 참여한 가운데 number 표를 획득해 1위에 올랐다. 그럼 이거 넘버 어떻게 읽죠? 아무도 안 치셨네? So when you read numbers, you have to read digit. How can I write this properly? Digit, number plus digit, right? Number plus digit. So this one, let me pull out a new one. I think it was this. So since this is a really high number, I'm gonna go with Chinese number system. So number, O, digit. What's the digit? 10,000, 만. Number, O, digit, 1,000. This one 0, when it's 0 you skip. And then number 9, digit 10. And then number 5. You don't have to say 1. Here, the digit is doesn't make any sense. Here, 55,095. 맞았습니다. 55,095. Rachel, good. Gawu Park, good job. 그러면 두 번째는 뭐였죠? 이것도 한번 해보세요. Remember, number first, digit. Suddenly dark here. Just what's that? You guys can figure out. So 있습니다. 2 number digit 만 2 again digit 1000. You skip 0 and then number 1 digit 10. But when it's number 1, you don't say. 22,010. 22,010. 맞았습니다. 잘하셨습니다. 그러면 go back to our sentence. B는 총 55,095명이 참여한 가운데 22,010표를 획득해 1위에 올랐다. 천천히 읽어볼게요. 같이 읽어보세요. B는 총 55,095명이 참여한 가운데 22,010표를 획득해 1위에 올랐다. 그러면 첫 번째 단어부터 볼게요. B는 subject, V. 총, this means total. Has another meaning, gun, 총. Okay? In this case means total. You can tell it's used with number. Total. This is people counting unit. 55,095 people. E. Subject. 참여하다 made it into an adjective. So this needs an adjective with this. 참여한 가운데. Okay. So 참여하다 is the verb. To participate. 가운데 has meaning of among or center. So you can think of it as among those. Among those who what? Who participated? Among those 95 people participated. (22,010표를) So 표, this one is counting unit for votes. Or it could be for tickets. 영화표, movie ticket. Or you may say 투표. 투표 is votes, like election votes, 투표. Or it could be any kind of voting. So 표 is votes. Here is survey votes. 22,010표를 획득해. This is a verb conjugated, right? Conjugated verb root. When you see conjugated verb root in the middle of the sentence, this is hidden conjunction. Either and then or because. Based on the context, we're gonna figure out which one it is. 획득하다. This means obtain. Obtain. So, obtained this amount of votes. Among those, 95 people participated. 1위에 올랐다. Ranking number 1, 올랐다. This is the verb 오르다. This is rise. Also the same meaning as ascend. Rise to ranking number 1. Here, 총 is total. Here, my writing is bad, but it says total. V rose to ranking number 1 because he obtained this amount of votes among those in total 95 people participated. So it's just less than 50%, but still it's a large amount of ratio that he won. He became number 1. 다시 한번 읽어볼게요. B는 총 55,095명이 참여한 가운데 22,010표를 획득해 1위에 올랐다. So for those of you who love BTS here, who's your favorite person you want to give candies to? Is it B? 그러면 다음 문장으로 가겠습니다. 다음 문장은 조금 어려워요. 사실. 미안해, 이거. This one is the hardest one of today's live streaming. The hardest one. 지난해. You don't see this one well here? Yeah. 지난해 화이트데이 전날인 3월 13일에는 I use Chinese number system. 3월 13일에는 드라마 이태원 클래스의 OST인 자작곡 스윗 나이트를 선보이며 팬들에게 최고의 화이트데이 선물을 안겨 큰 화제가 됐다. 다시 한번 천천히 읽어볼게요. 지난해 화이트데이 전날인 3월 13일에는 드라마 이태원 클래스의 OST 자작곡 스윗 나이트를 선보이며 팬들에게 최고의 화이트데이 선물을 안겨 큰 화제가 됐다. 이렇게 긴 문장을 읽을 때는 Where do I pause? I tend to pause at the conjunction. 지난해 화이트데이 전날인 3월 13일에는 This one is not conjunction but I paused. 드라마 이태원 클래스의 OST인 자작곡 스윗 나이트를 선보이며 I paused. 팬들에게 최고의 화이트데이 선물을 안겨 큰 화제가 됐다. You don't want to pause in the middle of adjective clause. Especially when it's adjective, try to read adjective with noun together. 알았죠? 그러면 첫 단어부터 시작할게요. 지난해 지난 맞아요. 지나다 means pass, pass by. But you can think of it as past. Past year. When it's past year, normally we associate to last year, which we sometimes say as 작년. 작년. 화이트데이 전날인. So technically, this is what? Object. How would I know this is an object? Because we see verb, adjective, which is be verb. In Korean sentence structure, we use be verb with object noun. Okay? 그러면 3월 13일에는 March 13 time particle comparison as for the day. What day? March 13th, which was white day, previous day. 전날 means previous day. So, like I mentioned, March 14th is the white day, but 13th is the day before. So, as for the day last year, what happened? 드라마 이태원 클래스에 이태원 클래스 본 사람 있으세요? 제 라이브를 항상 보신 분은 손에 드실 거예요. 왜냐면 라이브 할 때 이태원 클래스 본 적 있어요. This is drama Itaewon class 의 possessive. OST, their song. So like I mentioned, OST is the object. Why? How do I know that? Because it's used with be verb. Describing what comes after, which is this. 자작곡 Sweet Night를 선보이며. 자작곡 means his own song. Probably he wrote this song. 자작곡. The name of the song is Sweet Night. 을 object particle 선보이다. This is the verb 며 conjunction while. 선보이다 means showcase. So showcased this his own song called Sweet Night, which is the OST of drama Itaewon class. So this is the adjective clause for 자작곡 Sweet Night. 팬들에게. 팬들이 뭔지 아세요? 팬? You may wonder, is this pen? We write pen like this. This one for this. pen, I, vowel. This is fan. Fan. 들, plural, fans. We don't have F letter in Korean alphabet. If you don't know which letters that we don't have in Korean, you can check out my video about learning Korean alphabet in my channel. I think there is also another video that I talked about primarily for letters that we don't have in Korean alphabet. Fans, to. 에게 is to someone. 최고의, best, possessive. But you can just think of it as best. Adjective. Best white day 선물을. 선물이 뭐예요? Gift. 안겨. Verb here, 안기다. Conjunction, right? It's conjugated verb root in the middle of the sentence. What did I say? Either because or and then. Depends on how you want to interpret it based on the context. So the verb that we are looking at here is 안기다. 안기다가 뭔지 알아요? It's not the same thing as 안다. 안다 is what? Hug. 너를 안고 싶어. I want to hug you. 안다. 안기다. You're hugged. Okay? It's the more of the passive. But in this case, it's a bit different. Normally passive verb, you cannot use an object. But here you can see this is an object. In this context, you can think of it as a throw. Throw the gift. Not physically. You throw the gift, best white day gift, to fans. So that they feel their hug surrounded by the gifts. Okay? You can also interpret it as give. You give the gifts, best gift to fans. Okay? But if you want to say 안기다 in another context without object, it could mean to be hugged by somebody. 큰 화제가 big topic, 큰 big 화제 topic 됐다. This is a verb from 되다. Past tense, 됐다. So, big topic became. 되다, you cannot have an object. Which means, in English, you may say, I become a teacher. 저는 선생님이 돼요. Teacher is an object. In Korean, teacher is subject. So you may see two subject particles in one sentence. So you don't know actually this is the subject in English or actually the object in English, depends. So you may actually think of it as it became a big topic. Big topic became. It's a bit more awkward to say that it became a big topic. 맞죠? 그러면 last year, before I say anything, who can analyze this sentence with translation, full translation, in the order of Korean? When we just went through, in the order of Korean, do you guys understand what it means now? Or is it actually harder to understand because you're not used to reading in the order of Korean? Last year, White Day, previous day was what? March 13th, on. Meaning on the day, March 13th, which was the previous day of White Day. 드라마 이태원 클래스의 OST인 자작곡 스윗 나이트를 선보이며 V showcased what? His own song Sweet Night, which is the OST of drama Itaewon Class. While he was doing that, what happened? He what? Gave White Day, what White Day? Best White Day gift to fans. Because of it, it became a big topic. So I used because he gave the best White Day gift to fans. It became a big topic. 이해하세요? 질문 있으시면 채팅방에 꼭 써주세요. 이게 오늘의 가장 어려운 문장입니다. 그러면 now that we understand what it means, I'm gonna read one last time and try to understand. And you can read together. 지난해 화이트데이 전날인 3월 13일에는 드라마 이태원 클래스의 OST인 자작곡 스윗 나이트를 선보이며 팬들에게 최고의 화이트데이 선물을 안겨 큰 화제가 됐다. 그래요? 잘하시나 보네. 그러면 마지막 문장. 이거 쉬워요. 쉬운 문장입니다. 이거 보이세요? 최종 결과. This is the final result. 화이트데이에 사탕 주고 싶은 남돌은. 남돌 means male idol. 남돌. Who is the 남돌 that you want to give candies to? Candies on White Day. Number 1. B. 그 다음은 지민입니다. 정국, 제이홉, 진. 이게 오늘의 마지막 문장이에요. By the way, when I was in school in South Korea, On White Day, boyfriends ship a big basket of candies to girlfriends. It becomes like a thing that who's got the bigger basket in school. So they kind of compete between each other. I went to girls' middle school and girls' high school, so it was a lot of competition. All the girls, oh, who's getting the basket, right? But I don't think I really had any impressive basket delivered to my classroom. Not that I remember. 그러면 이 마지막 문장. 화이트데이 사탕처럼 달콤한 비의 행동들도 종종 화제가 된다. 화이트데이 사탕처럼 달콤한 비의 행동들도 종종 화제가 된다. Yeah, but it's not fair because Valentine's Day happens first and then White Day. And men probably won't give candies to you unless you already gave chocolate. So you set the precedent, right? So you give chocolate, and if you don't receive from the guy you already gave chocolate to, then you feel so terrible also. So it's not a really good thing. 다시 한번 읽어볼게요. 화이트데이 사탕처럼 달콤한 비의 행동들도 종종 화제가 된다. And also comment down below if you guys have any of this type of special day in your country. 화이트데이 사탕처럼. 사탕, we already learned this word, candy. 처럼, like. Like the noun. Like white day candies. 달콤한. 달콤한이 뭔지 아세요? This is the same thing as 달다. Same thing. 달다, 달콤하다. To be sweet. This is an adjective describing V. Sweet V. And this is possessive. V's 행동들도. 행동들도. 행동이 뭐죠? Behavior. Plural S. Behaviors. Or actions. And then do means also. Based on what I see here, if I understood the context, this should be subject. Sweet, these actions also. Even though you don't see subject particle, I know this is the subject. Because these actions, what? 종종, often. Often, 화제가. We learned this word, big topic. 된다, the same verb in the previous sentence. Become, right? So like I already mentioned, become, 되다 verb, you can, sometimes you see two subjects in one sentence. Because 되다, you cannot have an object. These sweet these actions also become, often become a big topic. But what kind of action? Like white day candy. Whoever wrote this article loves bee, I think. 화이트데이 사탕처럼 달콤한 비의 행동들도 종종 화제가 된다. Sweet bees' actions also, like white day candies, often become a big topic. Apparently, when I read this article, V does a lot of good things to members. He has really good manners. Apparently, he compliments other members. And one time, there was no place to sit for somebody. Oh, no. B는 자리가 없어 곤란해. There are not many seats available in one of the awards. And he was helping other members to find seats or something like that. And when staff is having a cold, then maybe he's worried about them, and sometimes he wipes water on the stage so that people don't slip. Things like that. So those kind of sweet manner. I don't really follow a lot of details like their personal life or things like that on a daily basis. But based on what I've seen so far, it seems like they have a really good team, BTS. Good manners between each other. So that's it, guys, today. Let me know if the sound was better today because I kind of rearranged which I mentioned. I have a laptop away from the microphone. So hopefully you don't see too much of the computer fan. Let me know in the live chat. And if you like this type of learning and you learned a lot, make sure to give it a like. It really helps the channel to grow. I really appreciate it. And also leave comment down below what you learned from this article. 네, enjoy the rest of the day. 감사합니다.